Why is it so hard to trust myself? Hi friends, it's Caroline. Today's video is personal. I want to talk about something I hear in almost every conversation with someone with ADHD, including myself. Why is it so hard to trust myself? Not just trust myself to get things done, but to know what I feel, to follow through, to feel confident in what I trust, and to trust my gut. If you've ever questioned your own judgment, doubted your abilities, or replayed the same decisions over and over again, you're not alone. And when it comes to making friends, I think these ADHD foundational abilities and these beliefs in ourselves are essential. To make friends, you have to have confidence. So all the videos I'm making are really related indirectly to making friends. Step 1, why ADHD makes self-trust so difficult. Let's start with this. When you have ADHD, self-trust is complicated. It's not that you don't want to trust yourself, it's that your brain has probably given you a lot of reasons not to. You've missed deadlines, even when you cared. You've forgotten important details. You might not even have known you forgot the details until the deadline came and then there was this big mess. You've overpromised, you've underdelivered, you've interrupted, you've gotten overwhelmed, you've shut down, you've spiraled, and you've felt ashamed about it all. And over time, that pattern can quickly plant the belief in our heads, I can't count on myself. So now, even when you're doing well, that belief is still whispering in your ear, questioning, sabotaging your confidence even before you get started. What we internalize from the world is really important. So step 2, what we internalize from the world. The world doesn't make it easy. So many of us with ADHD grow up being corrected, managed, misunderstood. We hear things like, you're too much, you never follow through, just need to focus. We learn that we're unreliable, disorganized, and emotional, which, by the way, is not true. Eventually, we stop asking, what do I think, and start asking, what do they think? You outsource your instincts. We wait for permission. When something goes wrong, we assume it's our fault, which, by the way, it's not always our fault. And then we feel this tremendous relief when it's like, it wasn't me. That's not just a mindset problem. That's an emotional injury from years of not being seen and supported, from no one believing you when you said, like, literally, this was not my fault. Step 3, rebuilding self-trust isn't about perfection. Here's what I want you to know. Rebuilding self-trust doesn't mean becoming perfect, because there is no perfect. It doesn't mean never forgetting, never messing up, or finally turning into some hyper-organized, always on time version of yourself that really isn't yourself. Self-trust starts by saying, I can make mistakes and still be trustworthy. I can be late and still care. I can forget and still be valuable. I can struggle and still be worthy of respect, including my own. This is about repairing the relationship you have and not erasing the parts of yourself that make you human or special or fun. Step 4, small ways to practice self-trust. So how do you do that? How do you rebuild trust with yourself? Here are a few ways I've seen work, not just with clients, but for myself too. Start small. I mean, really small. Set goals that are so doable, you almost can't fail. Like, I'm gonna sit down for 5 minutes and then start something. Or I'll send that one email today. Celebrate that follow through no matter how small. Instead of judging yourself for what you didn't do, focus on what you did do. Check your self-talk. When your brain says, you're gonna screw this up, respond with, I've handled hard things and that counts. And maybe most importantly, notice when your nervous system is activated. Sometimes we don't trust ourselves because we're dysregulated, we're flooded, we're overwhelmed. You're not broken, you're overloaded. And the most important thing you can do in that moment is pause. Okay, if trusting yourself feels like the hardest thing in the world and this self-trust feels so elusive, trust isn't built in a moment, it's built in 100 little choices to treat yourself with kindness, and it's something you can rebuild. You're allowed to change the way you speak to yourself, and you're allowed to trust your instincts, even if the world hasn't always mirrored that back. If this resonated, I have created a whole library of videos about emotional regulation, rumination, and I really feel like we have to have self-trust and confidence. As we're trying to make friends, which, as you know, is one of my big things, we have to believe in ourselves. We have to trust our gut. We have to notice those red flags. This self-trust thing and feeling so disjointed and unreliable is a big thing for us with ADHD, and we deserve to trust our gut and to trust ourselves. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your comments below. Did this help? Do you trust yourself now? And remember, I'm growing this channel. If you comment, if you ask for things, I will absolutely respond myself, and I will make videos about it. My quest is that we have this ADHD playbook that allows us to have the confidence to make friends. Bye, friends.